Hi, alright, Travestin here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we came to the Shimmering Flats to deliver the fuel regulator to Pozic. We got that fuel regulator from the Venture Company in Stranglethorn Vale. And Pozic told us that there's a couple of calculations that need to be made before they implement that into their race car. So we were told to speak with Razzaric, who is a professional on that matter. And now we have to do Razzaric's tweaking. Pozic's a great mechanic, I know that, but he's afraid to just load on the firepower and grab on for the ride. Not me, though. After Pozic finishes with the racer, I take a little time to put my own modifications on, you know? Loosening up the controls, removing parts from the frame, and adding more juice. I ordered a C-Form booster from Shreve at the Grizz Morium in Gadgetzan, but apparently the Zeppelin it was being sent on crashed in Dustwallow Marsh. I gotta have it, Flight Carrier. Retrieve the C-Form booster for Razzaric in the Shimmering Flats. Alright, well, let's not forget to pick up the quest. Get a reward of 55 silver when we do that. So let's go on the Brown Kodo here. And here we go. Let's get a ride. Let's take a ride to, I guess we'll go to Freewind Post. And then from Freewind Post, we will go to Dustwallow Marsh. Nice, we got the mount going. Happy to have that. This is also episode 200, guys. Can't believe we've gotten this far. I think we're going to hit 300. And if we hit 400, wow. That's a lot of gaming, guys. But yeah, we're gonna hit 300 episodes for sure, because kind of just hitting halfway to 60. So if we are only halfway, then we probably should hit 400 episodes. But we'll see. I'm actually interested to see how many episodes we're gonna get to. But this is gonna be a long Let's Play, that's for sure. But today, we are off. Just want to get the quest lined up here. Razzaric's tweaking. It's a yellow quest. We got to retrieve a C-Form booster. Okay. And there was a crashed Zeppelin. So we got to find a crashed Zeppelin in Dustwallow Marsh. I think that'll be interesting or tough to find. I think we've been to Dustwallow Marsh before. We went there to get our first aid up to 225. There's an NPC that you speak to there that teaches you how to do heavy silkweed bandage, mage weed bandage, and I believe expert first aid. And we're gonna have to get our first aid up again soon. Let's check our bag space out here. It's gonna be good when we get over say 20 gold. Then I'll start looking on the auction house to replace this vicious hammer. It's a nice hammer. It's been good to us, but we're kind of over leveling it now. We are level 40, and this is a level 30 hammer. We got a lot of gear that can be replaced, and that is what I'm going to do with the majority of the gold. It'll mostly be going towards professions and gear upgrades now, since we got our mount. So let's make our way to Freewind Post. Little 28 mage there. See a lot of people leveling mages now. I'm not surprised. They are a great class to play. That is the class that I recommend to play. If you don't know what to play a mage. Because I just think they're a well-designed class. They're good at making gold. They're fun to play in PvP, fun in the open world. My only downside that I have with them is that they're a little too easy and kind of boring in raid. But to each their own there. Some people kind of enjoy the laid-back raiding experience. Just checking out the... Oh, looks we got our heavy stone sold for 86 silver. But we still have a ton of herbs that didn't sell, so we're going to have to eventually sell those. Let's head over here and talk to the Windrider apprentice. Telling him we gotta go somewhere. Where's the Wind Riders at? Oh, he's an apprentice.
How may I aid you?
Alright, here we go. Off to Brackenwall Village.
We shall.
It's funny how we have to go to the crossroads first, and then down. Always blows my mind why we have to, like, go up here to go down here. Doesn't make any sense to me. But we're off to Dustwallow Marsh. And, hopefully we find some new herbs there. I haven't leveled there yet, or been there at all. We're actually kind of getting into the level where we want to actually start questing in Dustwallow Marsh. That is also the zone where you can find Onyxia's lair. That is actually down here. It is just like a one-boss raid. And it's not bad. Kind of tough. We had a tough time on our guild doing it for a little bit, but we eventually were able to find out how to get aggro on the tank in phase 3. That took us quite some time, but our guild eventually figured that out. Now we have it on farm. We've been farming it for months now. Pretty good boss. Cool quest chain to get it. It has like a good solid quest chain. Nice RPG element to get into the raid. Actually have to get like a neck piece at the end. That allows you to go inside the instance. And then when you slay the boss, you get an item called Onyxia's Head. And with Onyxia's Head, you can drop it in Orgrimmar, and they present it there in the city, like right here. And when it gets dropped, you get a nice buff, which is used for raid, and we try to get that buff every week. Forget what it gives you, but I think it's like a lot of crit and something else. I forget. I don't remember the stats completely, but it's a good buff. I try to get all the buffs every week. It's recommended for raiding. Just hope I don't pull aggro today. Today we're going to be going into BWL. Should be good. Alright, we're going to the crossroads, then we're going to fly around and then go down to Dustwallow Marsh. I never could understand why. Why we do that. Maybe I'll see someone I know when we're going into the crossroads here. I have a lot of my friends leveling alts at the moment. A couple of them are trying to get their characters to level 35 so they can level up alchemy and tailoring. And the reason why they want to do that is so that they can get the transmutes from those professions, which is transmute Arcanite Bar for alchemy and transmute Mooncloth for tailoring. And the reason why people want to do that is because it's like printing gold pretty much. Get around 5 to 7 gold every 4 days for the Arcanite Bar Exmute, and the Mooncloth is really profitable. For the price of 2 Fellcloth, which is around, I'd say, 2 gold, you can create a Mooncloth, which is around 25 gold. So tailoring is worth leveling up, because every 4 days you can get around 22 to 23 gold. It's not bad. Just by making some Mooncloth. I actually have to make some Mooncloth today on my mage at the end of raid. So yeah, it is worth it leveling them up to 35. And what you do is you just level up to 35, and there's this place called, I believe, I don't know if it's called Moonwells. And they're all over the place. There's a couple in Ashenvale. And then there's one in Desolus that I go to up here. It's like right up here. It's like an Alliance City. And I just hang out there and I make Mooncloth. I don't know why I chose that one. It's like the worst one to go to as a horde, but I don't know. It's the one I chose. I think I might pick a new one. There's one they recommend going to in Silithus. I don't know where it is. We haven't been there yet, but we'll eventually be questing there. Finally, this flight's almost coming to an end. Oh wow, I'm missing out on all the leveling here. Might have seen one of my buddies out there leveling. Okay, well here we go. We're flying in. It's a spooky place, Dustwallow Marsh. It's kind of like the dark side of the jungle. It's like a creepy swamp. It's kind of what the vibe you get from this place. You can hear the crickets just chirping like crazy. Alright, well, let's get on our mount. We've had enough fun in here. Alright, Kodo up. And let's start moving south. Try to find the road here. I don't know why we're so friendly with these ogres. I guess we'll figure that out eventually when we start questing in this zone. I've never really figured out why these ogres and the horde have decided to band together in Dustwallow Marsh. It also always surprised me that WoW never had the ogres as a playable race in the game. You know, you think that they would be a playable race, but I guess they'd be kind of goofy. Could you imagine playing an ogre mage and blinking around as like a giant? It would be hilarious. I wish they made that. It'd be amazing playing an ogre mage. I think ogres should have came into the game before pandas. Like, come on, you know? And same with these other classes, like the foxes in BFA. Like, I don't know how the foxes got in there. But they did. They somehow weaseled their way into the game. But, yeah. Back to what we got to do at hand here. We got to find this C-form booster. We're looking for a Zeppelin that's been crashed. And maybe we'll find some survivors while we're there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Got a bunch of mana surges here. Looks like we got a mage here farming them. This must be an AoE farm spot for mages. It'd be fun to gank him while he's doing this. Should we do that? The thing is, he would see us. We also have another horde player here just hanging out, an undead mage. Oh, it's an undead mage. Oh, okay, so he's on our side. We can't do anything about it, so I guess we'll go cheetah form now. Looks like there's a life root over here. I guess we'll pick that up. Why not? Getting a little sidetracked here. I thought there was an alliance mage farming those mana surges. Let's gather some herbs. We gotta watch out for the crocodiles there. Camouflaging in the swamp. Let's see if we can find this Zeppelin. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're getting a little crazy over it. I think we can slay these guys though. They are lower level than us. We should be doing okay. Oh, damn it. This place is filled with mobs. Come on. Leave me alone. Just looking for a Zeppelin. Yeah, we're gonna mount up. There's a reason why I mounted up. Okay, mount up. Get on the Kodo. It's much safer up here. What's that? A life root? We'll skip on the life root. See if we can find this crashed Zeppelin. It's over here. A gold thorn. So this place is like it's kind of like Stray STV, the herb wise. Looks like you find the same kind of herbs here. Gold thorn, life fruit. A couple different herbs I've seen. Like the purple... purple things. That purple, purple herb. Purple lotus, I believe it's called. Okay, where is this Zeppelin? Look at that. That looks like a crashed Zeppelin to me, guys. Look at that. What a crash. What a crash, guys. So let's open up this Jizorium shipping crate. And let's see what's inside. Oh, it's a C4 booster. Alright, well here you go, guys. I'm going to show you where it is, just in case you're trying to do this quest as well. It's right down here, in the corner. In the bottom right-hand corner of, well, not bottom, but it's kind of mid. It's like the mid-east. I don't know, it's like east coast type side. Alright, well, let's hearth out of here. We're going to hearth back to Freewind Post, and we're going to make our way back to the Shimmering Flats, and then we'll talk to Razzaric and tell him that we got that C4 booster. But first, I want to get this Fade Leaf. You know, that's... Oh, damn it. Did you fight this guy? Let's fight this guy. I don't think we're going to beat this guy. This guy's an ooze. Oozes don't mess around. Gotta put Fairy Fire up on him if we want to even stand a chance. It's good that we have Ferocious Fight, though. This is terrible. He's really trucking us, guys. We missed. Popping the health pot. Doing that. Get some heals up, guys. Let's get the regrowth off. Okay, we gotta run. We gotta run. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're getting a little too cocky here, guys, in Dustwallow Marsh. Let's get out of here before we, you know, hit the graveyard. Okay, let's get out of here. Earthing out. We'll be back for revenge. Alright. Well, we got kicked out of Dustwallow Marsh. We're back in Freewind Post where it's more safe. And yeah, how's it going? Let's get back. Let's get back over here. I'll try to get on the elevator. For some reason I can't. There we go. I think I didn't have my buffs up either. That's a big reason probably why I didn't do so well in that battle. Also pulling that other mob. That's when I seen the other mob, I just knew, like, red alert, you know what I mean? Gotta watch, gotta get out of here, you're done. And that's one of my favorite things about playing a Druid. No matter what, you always have an opportunity to escape. Like you just always do. You just shapeshift, heal up, run away. Works every time. It doesn't work every time, but it works a lot of the times. If you get dazed, you're kind of in trouble. I was dazed there for a second. But once we got out of the daze, I just dashed away. Happy we got rid of these crappy healing potions, though. Now we can start using the good ones. I believe these ones heal for, like, I don't know, 200 to 300 more health. Which is quite noticeable. Yeah, back to the Shimmering Flats we go. And hopefully Razzaric is happy with his new C4 booster. Look at this Kodo move. I'm loving this mount. Taurens look the best. Taurens, I don't know if they look the best on mounts, but their mounts look the best because they're big. The bigger, the better, you know what I mean? Like, look at this Kodo. It's a monster compared to every other mount. Like, it makes the Warwolf look soft. You wanna know what probably looks pretty cool? You get the raptor mount on a Tauren. I think that would look amazing on a Tauren warrior raptor. Got a bunch of Taurens here. Look at all the horde. Look at all the people still leveling in Faralina. Also, people saying that this game's kind of dying. It's not. It's not even close. We had I believe, a 50-minute queue yesterday. I was in queue for 50 minutes during the evening. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Yeah, I know it's a reset day. But clearly this game is not dying at all. There's still a lot of people playing. It might be on other servers. It's a lot worse, but on Faralina, Faralina's alive and well. And if you're looking to play Classic WoW, I recommend coming to Faralina. And play Alliance. We need more Alliance. If anybody's on Alliance, come Alliance on Faralina. We need more Alliance. We do have an Alliance, like some Alliance out there. But it'd be nice to have some more Alliance. Alright, Razzaric's tweaking. How am I supposed to show my face around the track without a little extra kick to get me going? It's a travesty, I tell you. It sure is a travesty. Just take a look at this beauty. 15 pounds of solid C4ium power. Once I get this strapped onto the side of my racer, I'll be around the track so fast, I'll beat the gnomes twice. And then we receive 55 silver. It looks like he's got another quest for us that we're going to have to pick up and continue with this quest chain. But there we go. We got the C4 booster for Razzaric. That's the end of the episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.